So what's going on, people? It's your boy EB, back with another one real quick in my garden. That's my garden. Well, it's not really my garden. Like, I don't have enough patience to look after something like this. But, real quick video, yeah? Oftentimes I get asked this question: how do I develop my relationship with God? How do I develop my relationship with God? Well, I have a video on that. If I got this podcast, if you go on to soundcloud.com/the New York Lifestyle, you'll see my podcast on there, and I talk about how to develop your relationship with God. But one way to develop your relationship with God, if you want to grow quick, if you want to grow fast, if you want your growth in God to excel, one of the ways that you can develop your relationship with God and accelerate is by rolling with the big dogs. Now, what do I mean? I'll give you an example. When I was younger, I used to play football with the elders. I never used to play football with, people my age and stuff like that, because my theory was, if I can keep up with the elders, if I can sorry, I live right near a train station, so there's a train coming past. If I can keep up with the elders, if I can keep up with them in speed, if I can keep up with them in strength, if I can keep up with them in skill, then when I play people my own age, I'm gonna be way better than them, because I'm used to playing with people that are, beyond that level. And so I used to play football with the elders, and lo and behold, when I used to play football with people my age, it wasn't really a thing, because in strength I would beat them, in speed I will beat them, in skill I will beat them, because I'm so used to playing with people that are beyond me. And one way that you can grow as a Christian is to get around people that are more mature than you. Get around people that are doing things that are moving in great dimensions that you're moving in, and all that kind of stuff like that. Why? Because when you get around people like that, I'm not even sure if you can see me, because like the sun's this way right now. Yeah. When you get around people that are more mature than you, when you get around people that are wiser than you, when you get around people that are just more advanced than you, you begin to pick up habits, you begin to pick up certain characteristic traits, certain nuggets of wisdom and all that kind of stuff like that. And then you begin to implement that in your relationship with God. It's like the woman that had a daughter that was possessed with a spirit. Jesus said, I haven't come to give, it's not good to give the children's meat or the children's bread to the dogs. And then she was like, yeah, but even the dogs eat off the crumbs of the table that the children drop. And that's the same thing, that's the same principle that you need to use in your relationship with God. Can you get around people that drop nuggets? Just by talking to them, just by being with them, even just roll into, like, let's say, for example, you got people that go evangelizing, you want to become better at evangelizing. Can you get around them? If you can get around them when they're evangelizing, you don't even have to evangelize yourself. You just need to be in that atmosphere. You just need to be in that environment. You just need to see how they do it. And you'll just begin to pick up certain things. You want to increase in knowledge. You want to increase in wisdom. Can you get around people, like, if there's a meeting going on and there's some elders that are going to talk and have a meeting, can you tag along? Can you sit there in silence? Can you just hear what they're saying? When I was growing up in a faith, and I'm still growing up in a faith, but when I was, just starting out, I used to carry my pastor's Bible, all of this kind of stuff like that. I used to go to certain meetings. I used to travel with my pastor. I used to, all that kind of stuff like that. But as I was traveling, as I was doing these things, I was picking up small, bits of wisdom, nuggets of wisdom. I was seeing how he was, conducting himself, how he was carrying himself, how he would talk to people and all that kind of stuff like that. And that's how we roll. That's how you grow. Many of us are afraid to get around people that are more advanced than us, because we always want to be the smartest in the room. We always want to be the most advanced, or we get intimidated by people that are, more advanced in their faith than us. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, everyone is supposed to feed off of each other. Everyone is supposed to bounce off of each other. Iron sharpens iron. And so you can't be afraid to get around people that are more advanced than you. You can't be too proud to get around people that are more advanced than you. Like, I literally got friends that will go and get prayed for by everyone that inspires them. Like, if they see someone that's moving in something that they're not moving in, they'll go and they'll get that person to pray for them. They'll go to sit down, they'll go and listen to their YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff like that. And this is the attitude that we need to have. We need to have an attitude that is like, okay, I need to get around people as much as I can. Obviously, you don't start idolizing people. You don't start putting them before the Holy Spirit, but You get around people that inspire you. You get around people that are more advanced than you. Get around people that are doing things that you're not doing. And you just begin to receive. You just begin to listen. You just begin to humble yourself in their presence. And you'll begin to see acceleration in your relationship with God. And so what am I saying? I'm saying go roll with big dogs. People that inspire you. People that are doing more than you. If someone's moving in great financial blessing and you broke as hell, get around them, man. See what they're saying. See what they're doing that you're not doing. And you'll see growth in your relationship. It's your boy, EB. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about this video because I know it's going to help someone. Until the next time, stay blessed. If you don't follow me on Twitter, @LBlackman. If you don't follow me on Instagram, @LBlackman. Remember, my podcast on SoundCloud is called The New York Lifestyle. Let's get it in, man.